Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 21 Prime Icon SBC player review. And in this video guys, we're reviewing the 88 rated mid-tier icon Javier Zanetti. I think out of all three of the SBCs that we did get today, I think he probably looks the best priced out of the three of them. But yeah, we did go ahead and complete his loan SBC. 3 games played with him, 0 goals scored and 1 assist. He also does have 2-star skills as well as 4-star weak foot. Getting into his in-game stats, some of his main top in-game stats are the likes of his 90 interceptions, his 87 stand tackle, his 89 ball control, his 92 short passing as well. I did also have the anchor cam stat applied to him. Getting into the player traits, we have leadership and team player, and then finishing off with the icon profile. Of course, he spent the majority of his career in Inter Milan and also a couple of the seasons at some clubs back at his home nation of Argentina. It goes on to say that he it's towards the very back end of his time with Inter Milan. He spent 19 seasons with them. You very rarely see players nowadays spend that long at a club, which is sad, to be quite honest. I mean, obviously we have Lionel Messi at the moment, who probably will move on at the end of the season. I think, although I'm not the biggest fan of him, he should probably stay a one-club man. Listen, let's not get into a massive tangent, but basically, I miss... effectively, I'm going to call him a one-club man. I'm not going to make note of the 2 teams that he played in Argentina. I'm calling him a one-club man, certainly within European football. And since then, Inter Milan have gone on to retire the number 4 shirt in his honour, which is a very nice gesture there by Inter Milan. But he's good. He's very good in game, as I expected. Very, very solid. I think once again, though, I mean, not quite as bad as the Figo SBC, but he's cheaper to buy off the market. He's, 400,000 coins above Xbox and PlayStation to buy off the market. The SBC will cost 430,000 coins on PlayStation and 460k on Xbox. Now, of course, that would be if you had to buy every single player for the SBC. I'm sure lots of you guys, the rewards yesterday, probably could do this SBC for maybe under 300,000 coins, maybe under 200,000 coins, or maybe even for free. And I do think he's a good card, but I think we should maybe just hold caution to doing these SBCs and wait till the next batch come and see if EA sort of review how this first batch of SBCs have gone, and then they might make the second batch a little bit easier to complete. Potentially. It might be trial and error, these first few sets of icon SBCs. So I would very caution, I would say with caution on doing these SBCs, guys. You don't have to rush into them. Now, if they are your favourite player, then by all means, go and do the SBC. But yeah, in terms of how he was to use in game, I couldn't really fault him, to be quite honest. I would have liked him to be a little bit quicker. The anchor cam still does increase his pace, but he still doesn't feel quite as quick as what I would have liked him to. Don't get me wrong, he's not slow or anything like that. But similar to Figo, who I used before as well, just not quite as quick as what I want to be. I think you really need to have proper rapid fullbacks, wingers in this game. I don't think Zanetti and Figo, I don't think they quite are both rapid. And I think that, sadly, I think that having ridiculously unbelievable pace is just such a key, factor in having a good team this year. And sadly, Figo and Zanetti don't quite have that. But don't get me wrong, they make up for it in other areas. In terms of how he makes his tackles, he was solid there. His defense, that's a quality. 90 interceptions, 87 stand tackle, 86 defensive awareness. The anchor stats takes all of his defensive stats into the 90s. Even his heading accuracy doesn't quite go up into the 90s, but even so, it goes up to 87, which is still pretty good. So his tackling was superb. His passing's great as well. Like that was a part that he made up for maybe a slight lack in pace, not like a lack in pace to put down as a major issue, but he really made up for it in that he provided some fantastic through balls to Figo, in particular down that right hand side. Really did. 81 vision, 92 crossing, 92 short passing, 86 long passing. You could make a case to use him as a CDM in game. You honestly could do. I think he'd actually kind of work well in that position, to be quite honest. He certainly has the stats to work well there. But even as a fullback, just pinging those balls down the right hand side was just really good. And you'll see quite a lot of that. But yeah, on the whole, he is a solid card. It's just that I think EA really have kind of just got the prices wrong on these SBCs a little bit, to be honest, and the requirements for them. I don't think Zanetti's requirements are the worst, but I think they could have maybe been a little bit easier, because at the end of the day, this isn't a prime icon SBC. It is only his mid-tier cards. So I think that they have gone a little bit crazy with these ones, in particular with that Figo one. Like, what are they thinking with that SBC? But as I said before, it has me concerned for the other Icon SBCs. I'm hoping it's just their kind of trial and error, trying to find the right balance as to how much these SBCs will cost over time. But I just hope that EA don't make them to a point where they're just stupidly expensive and almost unaffordable. At least there are ways to be able to get them for free pretty much through the loan system as well, and you can technically use them forever as well throughout playing them in friendlies as long as you have one game left on them, which I suppose is a good thing. But yeah, good cards using game, but I just, once more, I don't think he's just great value for money, especially with the fact that you can buy him tradable, you know, off the market, and he'll cost less, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.